What is up, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of the Hardcore Group Ironman series. In the last one, I did a bunch of agility, fishing, and herb, and I got all three of those up to level 90. So now my goal for this video is going to be to go and do the new Runecrafting minigame. I want to get myself the new outfit, the Abyssal Needle, and I want to go and test making the blood runes at the new altar. I have 150,000 pure essence that I'm going to be making. I don't know if I'll do all of this in this video or not. It's more so I just want to test it for myself to get an idea of what the rates are. I'm also going to have to go and do 90 to 93 agility sometime as well, because you need level 93 for the best shortcut to get to the blood altar. So before I can even get to the minigame, I need to start off by doing the Temple of the Eye quest. Pretty fast quest there. There's Temple of the Eye completed. I am not going to lie to you guys, even with the tutorial, I kind of have no idea what I'm doing here, so I'm going to go and watch some guides on YouTube for probably like half an hour to get an idea of the most efficient way to do this, and then I'll probably do another update once I actually get the method down, but I'm going to be starting off here at level 80. So I ended up deciding to wait until I did a full level that is level 81. It's been about 3 hours or so, and I'm averaging around 50,000 XP per hour right now. Also, one thing you'll notice looking at my inventory here is I don't have a rune pouch, so I have to keep all the runes for NPC contact in my inventory, so I'm losing out on 2 inventory spaces, but I don't really think that's going to make too much of a difference. But so far, I've done 25 games in 3 hours, and I am able to do 75 loots. So you can get a bunch of stuff here. You use 1 elemental and 1 catalytic point per search. The main thing I'm going for here, though, is the Abyssal Needle, and that is estimated to be around like a 1 in 300 drop rate. You can also get Abyssal Pearls here at a 1 in 7 drop rate, and every time you hit that, you get between 10 and 20 of them. And I'm going to need a bunch of those in order to get the full Runecrafting set. Oh my gosh, are you serious? What is the drop rate on this? This is a 1 in 1200. I just got it on like the first 15 searches. So that's the end of all of my searches. I ended up with 130 pearls and a pretty decent amount of runes as well. 800 blood runes. It's like another 160k when I sell these. And of course the Abyssal Blue Dye that I got incredibly lucky with. I want to talk to you guys about the rewards here. I need to get this full set. And if I go ahead and examine all of these pieces, it adds up to 1,350 total pearls, and on top of that, I also need to get the Blood Talisman, which is another 100. So I'm currently getting about 45 pearls an hour, so it's going to take me a total of 30 hours to get the outfit. I need to get to level 85 to be able to use the new pouch anyway, so it works out really well for me. There is another Runecrafting level up to 82 now. I'm going to finish up this game, and then I have about 90 or so more searches that I can do. Also, really quickly, just to give you guys an idea of what I'm doing here, I'm just using the normal method. I'm not doing anything like crazy. I'm mining like 140 Guardian Fragments at the start, and then I'm going over here to the workbench, making all of these into the essence. And then I'm just alternating between these and the yellow portals when they come up. There's probably some like little thing that I could do to get 1 or 2 more points each game, but as it's going right now, it's working out pretty well. I'm at a total of 51 rifts closed now, and I luckily somehow have my elemental and my catalytic points almost the same. At one point, I had like 20 more elemental, so it's nice to see that those evened out. But here we go, 92 more searches. Well, there it is, guys, the Abyssal Needle. That was on about 80 searches, so I'd expect that's like 4 times under the drop rate. That was my one worry, that I'd end up getting the whole set and I'd still be drying the needle and have to stay here to get that, but that's a huge thing out of the way. Even though I got really lucky on this needle, I think I got really unlucky with pearls. I should have had, I think, like 160 or 170 of these. I was also hoping to be able to buy 1 piece of this set, but I don't even have enough pearls for it, so I'm gonna have to wait until my next level for that. I'll probably just keep doing the same thing every level. I'll just do more searches and stack them up. I think it's pretty cool that way. And there's another Runecrafting level that is 83, and I can do a total of exactly 100 more searches. Alright, let's do some more searches here. I took out all of the pearls that I have already, so I can show you guys once I finish them how much I'm up to, and from the first one I already got some more. Wow, that was really good for pearls. I'm up to 481 of those now, and look how many depth runes I got, 1,400 from that. So let's go ahead and trade this person now. I can't remember the cost on these, so I'm going to go ahead and buy the bottoms first, and after that I can't buy any. I'm definitely going to be buying the top last since I'm using the Varrock armor, but each piece of the set gives you 10% more runes when runecrafting, and the whole set gives you another 20% bonus, so when I get the full set, it'll be 60%. And there is yet another runecrafting level that is 84. Alright, 114 more searches. Let's see if I can get anything good. Oh, there's a catalytic talisman. I believe this allows me to get into the blood altar. I can like combine this with a gold tiara, and I'm pretty sure that way I don't actually need the blood talisman. I'm gonna check that later, but that'll save me having to get 100 reward points. That's another interesting item. I just got a lost bag, and looking at the wiki, apparently it's a 1 in 70 drop rate from a intricate pouch, and it is a purely cosmetic item, so I'm not gonna be able to use it for anything. I guess it kind of looks cool though. So I'm up to 360 pearls now after that, and from that I am going to purchase the boots. So now I only need another about 600 or so pearls. So here's a really nice level. This is 85 Runecrafting, and with this I can turn all of my pouches into a Colossal pouch. So this is a massive upgrade, being able to make this Colossal pouch. This pouch can hold 40 total essence, where if you add all the other 4 pouches together and use them normally, they can only hold up to 30, and it also combines all of them into a single one. But with getting another level, that means that I also have a bunch more searches that I can do. So here's a pretty interesting thing in my chat box here. 3 catalytic talismans. I really only need one of them, so these are all useless, but it's still kind of cool to see these all in the chat box like this. So with those searches, I am now up to 288 pearls, but I still need 400 in order to buy the hat, so I can't buy another piece just yet. And there is 86 Runecrafting, so I've been here now for over 30 hours. It's like 32 hours or so. I'm really hoping that I get enough pearls from these searches that I'm going to do to get the hat. Surprisingly, I got some pretty decent RNG that time, 586 pearls, and as you can see in the chat here, that is enough for me to buy the hat. Now the final piece that I need is the robe top, and that is 350, meaning that I need to get 164 more pearls. So after near 40 total hours of playing this minigame, that is 87 Runecrafting, I have played a total of 231 games, and now I can buy my final piece of the set. So I ended up with 601 pearls, and after buying the top, I still have 250 left from the full outfit. I don't really know if there's anything else in here I necessarily need or want to buy, so I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with these points when I come back in the future. Sadly, I didn't get a lantern. It makes this minigame a lot easier, and I'm over the drop rate for that now too. The lantern is a 1 in 700, and I have done 806 searches. But now that I have the outfit completed, there is one more thing I need to do before I can start making blood runes, and that is to get myself from 90 to 93 agility. Thankfully, unlike the last time I did this, I don't have to use a pie boost now since I hit level 90. I'm still going to be making the broad arrows while I'm doing this as well. I'm really close to getting to 89. I should be able to even hit 90 fletching by the time that I hit 93 agility. So to get from 90 to 93, it's going to be about 1.8 mil XP. And counting the time it takes me to do the herb runs, it's going to be another like 40 hours for me to do 90 to 93. I don't really mind agility too much though. The already course is pretty chill, so this grind will go relatively quickly. So it's been about 4.5 hours so far of doing agility. That's the first level of 89 fletching. Alright, so a couple of things here. The first, obviously, that is 91 agility, and I've gained 556k XP so far. I also ran out of the supplies to make myself broad arrows, so I had to start making some more headless arrows. Once I finish all of these, though, this is enough to get me to level 90. I'm about halfway through those. And also, I farmed 700 more irits, and I ran out of irit seeds, so I started farming my toadflax. But yeah, about 1/3 the way through so far. And there is 92 agility. At this point, 15 more hours to go to get myself from level 92 to 93. So here's a little random level thrown in here. 88 hunter, which means one more level until I can use my redwoods. It's kind of annoying because I ran out of yew logs, so now I have to use all of my mahoganies again, which are a lot less XP. Alright, so after an insane amount of hours, there is 93 agility, and also the timing here is really good, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and there is also level 90 fletching, so these timed out pretty much perfectly together. I was like maybe like 30k XP away from the agility level, and I just waited to get these at the same time. Also from this, 590 more marks of grace. So now I have everything I need to go and test blood runes. I'm gonna go test it for like 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you guys how a full run goes. Okay, just kidding. I forgot that I needed to go and do this. So you make a gold tiara, and then you use the catalytic talisman on the blood altar, and that'll give you a catalytic tiara. And if you use that tiara on the hood, it'll make it so that the hood acts as that tiara. So that way you still get the whole set bonus, but you can also use it as a tiara to access the altar. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys in the background the method that you use to do this. Basically, I am just going to be using Rings of Dueling to bank and house tabs to teleport to my house. And the fairy ring code that you're going to be using here is DLS. Also, this whole method would be a lot easier if I had access to a crafting cape to bank and a construction cape to teleport to my house. And since I don't have both of those, I'm probably only going to be doing this for like an hour. I really wanted to do it for like 10 to 20 hours, but it's probably not going to be worth it. So I'm going to test this for a full hour, and I'll get back to you guys on how many blood runes I was able to make and what the XP rates are. Wow, this ended up being really good. It's around near what I expected, which is really nice. If you look in the top left here, I got 47,600 XP from that hour, and I got 7,247 blood runes. And if you want to sold these to the shop, they'd be, of course, 200 each. So it's about 1.45 mil GP per hour. And with all the other stuff I could change, like getting a construction cape, crafting cape and stuff, you could easily get over 1.5 mil an hour doing this. So like I said, I really wanted to do like 10 to 20 hours of this, but there's really no point until I get a construction cape because I don't want to have to make a ton of house tabs and just use those up. I'm just really happy this ended up being good because of all the time I had to put into getting the outfit. Just finished fully editing the video, and as you can see as well, I am pretty close to another range level. I'm still trying to do this consistently every single time I edit because it adds up a lot over time. So the next goal that I have on this account, I really want to finish 99 construction on my ultimate Ironman, because once I reach that point, I can pretty much just log in for herb runs. I'll literally be 2 levels off maxing on that account. So I want to get that done as soon as possible, and the easiest way for me to do construction on that account is probably going to be for me to do fishing on this one. So the next video, I'm going to start off by doing Karam ones and trying to bank myself 99 cooking. From there, I'm not entirely sure on what I'll do next. I might just go for 99 construction so I can go back to doing blood runes again. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos still. Not sure when the next one's going to be out, but at this point, like I keep saying, it's going to start taking a little bit longer to release them since the levels are just taking longer to do so. Yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.